Bad Ideas Good Story Press presents Help! I'm Really Bad at Asking for Help by Kelli Dunham, RN. This is not meant to be a comprehensive guide to asking for help. This is just the Help! I'm Really Bad at Asking for Help zine read aloud for access reasons because the comic is hard on text readers. Okay, asking for help is really hard, but it can help us remind ourselves it is also, and then I have pictures of cute little animals, a sign of strength, not weakness, says a unicorn. And the comment is, the unicorn said it. You have to believe a unicorn. And then there's a picture of a little tiger, and the tiger says, part of being human, or a cute little tiger in this case. Then we have a little tiny dolphin saying, important, people want to help. And then we have a lamb that I have tried to make look sarcastic by drawing eyebrows on him, cartoon lamb, that says, and he is saying, embarrassing and a waste of time. And I say, sorry about this sarcastic lamb. I guess he wants to voice all our deepest fears. We all have a lot of deep fears about asking for help. I know I do. So, the first thing about asking for help is you have to ask. Well, the lamb says, that's really the advice you started with? Wow. Well, asking for help does involve asking, but it works best if we ask directly and specifically. People close to us don't know what we need. If we drop hints, people are often too busy and harried to pick them up, or they get mixed up with all the trash on the ground. And if you live in NYC, eaten by a rat. And then there's a rat saying, true, I'll eat a hint in a minute. Also, ask in advance if possible. Now, often we don't want to ask for help until we really, really, really need it, right? We think that's the responsible thing to do. But the same circumstance that makes it feel like an emergency sometimes makes an actual emergency. And emergencies are just, by the nature of being emergencies, are more complicated. Ask in our own way. For some people, and this includes myself, the word help itself can be hard to say. So just don't use that word. You can still ask for help by asking for assistance, support, aid, a hand, succor. I don't know if that's how that's pronounced. Start small. And the lamb is like, wow, groundbreaking. Okay, sure. Start small is the first advice for everything from juggling to scuba diving. Although, really, the first rule of juggling should be don't start with chainsaws. But the key is to start with something small and low stakes. And this help builds up our confidence and asking for help muscles. Accepting help when offered is a great baby step of asking for help. Other thing you can do is scaffold. If we've asked somebody close to us for a small favor, we can expand the exercise by making a similar request to someone we're not quite as close to, right? Scaffolding. And then maybe something harder to ask for. And then the lamb comments, yeah, but what if they say no? This is a hard one. Hearing no brings up so many feelings. So we can just, feel them. And then remember, and this is this is essential. If we are assured that somebody who loves us or cares about us can say no, it makes it so much easier to trust our yes because we know that if they can't do it, they will tell us. There's a lot of freedom in a no. Next thing, school your support people. The people who love us can't read our minds, which is extremely annoying. But a little guidance when we need something done differently ultimately makes everybody's role easier. For example, there's a chalkboard with no Brussels sprouts, please. If, for example, somebody were bringing me meals, that would be my number one request. Another thing to do is skill match. One of the best and most important parts of group caregiving is that folks ideally should be maxed up with tasks they want to do, have capacity for, and are good at. The lamb says, has anyone ever told you you're a utopian obsessed dreamer? We said ideally. It's not actually that deep. For example, we just don't ask our night owl friend to take us to an 8 a.m. appointment. Or we can give folks a list of healthy tasks and let them pick. Now, this is not, again, this is just me reading the zine for access reasons. It's not end all be all on asking for help, even on kind of the content that I've made it. I'm still really bad at asking for help. I also want to add that there's good reasons why people don't ask for help, and that accepting help comes with its own cost. But at the same time, I write and speak about this topic because being able to ask for help or not able ask for help at times has been really life changing for me. I have a show about this called Second Helping. It's like I get $1 for every time I say help, but that's not true. Link in the notes.